Good looking shot, but this time straight to the fielder. And a good shot straight to the fielder. Both of these batters have found their groove. A solid opening partnership between Ankit and Ankush Paints. Swing and a miss, that's a good delivery. Beautiful comeback from the tall fast bowler. Aditya Thackeray considered a boundary first up but made a wonderful comeback. Bowling in tight areas. Last ball of the second over. Again, ready with soft hands, opens the face of the bat and takes a single. Ankush will keep the strike. That marks the end of over number 2. The score is 19 for none.
The U ആണ് പ്രൊനൗൺസിയേഷൻ വരുന്നത് പക്ഷേ യു എന്നുള്ള പ്രൊനൗൺസിയേഷൻ ആണ് അപ്പോൾ നമ്മൾ വൈ ലെറ്റർ യു എന്ന് പറയുമ്പോൾ വൈ ലെറ്ററാണ് ഫസ്റ്റ് വരിക അതുപോലെ തന്നെ നമുക്ക് നമ്മുടെ ഹോംവർക്കിൽ യൂറോപ്പ് എന്ന് പറയുമ്പോൾ യു ആ പ്രൊനൗൺസിയേഷൻ വരുന്നത് പക്ഷേ യു എന്നുള്ള ഫസ്റ്റ് ലെറ്റർ വഴിയായിട്ടുണ്ട് അവിടെ ആനല്ല എ ആണ്.
Two overs none for 18. Solid start for Himachal Pradesh. That's a glorious looking shot. Played it on the up. One bounce over the rope. That's a magnificent boundary for Ankush Bains. He's looking really dangerous today. Picked up beautifully. It's a good delivery. Bowled onto the pads. Single has been completed quite easily there. What a shot that is! Absolutely fantastic. And it's a glorious cricket shot. You need a lot of talent and confidence to execute that kind of shot.
எங்க போயிட்டீங்க வெளில போயிட்டீங்கப்பா ரிவ்யூ
இங்கே தான் நீ பேசிட்டு இருந்தேன் ஃபோனு சொல்லவே இல்லை
கேட்டுட்டே இருக்கோம் முன்னாடி நான் அங்கே பார்க்குறது பார்க்குறீங்களா பார்க்கலையான்னு
எஃபெக்டிவ் ஆகுங்களா
ராமண்ணா கூப்பிடுறாங்கப்பா கூப்பிடுறாங்க சரி இப்போ வீடியோ வரேன்
இப்போ அங்கே போகணுமா
ஆமாம்மா நான் சிம்ஸ் போகணும்
ஸ்லிம்ஸ் அவனுக்கு மேட்சா
ஆமாம்
இங்கே இல்லையா
அதுதான் பிரச்சனை
இங்கே நான் பரவாயில்ல
വിട്ട് പോയെന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ കുഴപ്പമൊന്നുമില്ല. എന്താ വെച്ചാൽ നമ്മൾ ഗ്രാമർ ഫസ്റ്റ് ഒരു അടിസ്ഥാനമായിട്ട് പറയുന്നത് വെച്ചാൽ ഒരു ബേസ് കിട്ടാൻ വേണ്ടിയിട്ടാണ് ലാംഗ്വേജിനെ. അപ്പോൾ അത് നമുക്ക് കുറച്ചൊന്ന് കഴിയുന്ന മാതിരി ചെയ്താൽ മതി. തെറ്റിയാലും കുഴപ്പമില്ല. തെറ്റിയാലും ജസ്റ്റ് ഹോംവർക്ക് ചെയ്തിട്ട് അയച്ചെന്താ എന്താണെന്നുള്ളത് പറഞ്ഞുതരാം. അപ്പോൾ അത് സ്പീക്കിങ്ങിന് എന്തായാലും ഹെൽപ്പ് ചെയ്യും. അതെ അല്ലല്ലോ അതെ അതെ ആ
உன் டீம் யார் கேப்டனு?
என் டீமுக்கு சுரேந்தர்
சுரேந்தர். போன மேட்ச் ஜெயிச்சிட்டா?
ஜெயிச்சிட்டான். ராகுல ஜெயிச்சிட்டா. இந்த மேட்ச்சு மும்பை அடிச்சிட்டான்.
அப்படியா?
தெரியாது உங்களுக்கு?
இல்லைப்பா நேற்று வரலான்னு சொன்னான்.
இன்னும் மேட்ச் இதான் அவளை கம்ப்ளீட் ஆகல.
நேற்று 36 அடிச்சான்னு சொன்னான்.
ஓகேடா இதெல்லாம் பாருங்க.
நேற்று வந்து
எல்லாம்
അതെങ്ങനെ
ஆக்சுவலாக பவுலர் தான்.
எல்லாம்
லெக்மன் காலி ஆயிடுச்சுல்ல.
அதனால பேட்ஸ்மேன் எழுதிங்க. நம்ம ஆளுங்க ஜெயிக்க மேட்ச் விட்டாங்க. ஈஸியாக கஷ்டமே போகணும் பால்.
ഇപ്പം നമ്മൾ
நம்ம பண்ண தப்பு.
അത്
நம்ம பண்ணாமா? சும்மா இப்படி
எவ்வளோ ஒருத்தலாம் அடிக்கணும்ல.
ഒരുമിച്ച് പറയുമ്പോൾ
ஒன்று ஆகாஷ் ஆசின் அவங்க 11 வந்து 4 ரன்
കോഴ്സ് ഒരുപാട് ഒബ്ജക്റ്റീവ്
கிருஷ்ண பாடல் பிராக்டிஸ் படல
ഇംഗ്ലീഷ് എഴുതാനാണെങ്കിൽ ആ സെന്റൻസിൽ സ്ട്രക്ചറൊക്കെ മുഴുവൻ തെറ്റിപ്പോകും.
அவனுக்காச்சும் ஒரு சிங்கிள் எடுத்து அவனுக்கு படுது இங்கிலீஷ் அதுலேருந்து விட்டு வராங்க.
லாஸ்ட்ல ஒரு பர்ஃபெக்ட்டான ஒரு பால்
கொஞ்சம் நாடு தானே பரவாயில்ல. அது ஏன் முடிச்சானே தெரியல.
சிக்ஸ் அடிச்சான். அதே மூல போயிருந்துருவான். அங்க இருந்து அங்க நல்லா செய்கிறான். அவன் வந்து பார்த்து அண்ணா ரன் வந்துச்சு ஸ்லோவா வந்துருங்க ஸ்லோவா
ഓൾമോസ്റ്റ് എല്ലാവരും
ரிவ்யூவா
ரிப்பீட் இருந்தாங்க.
போன மேட்ச்ல இதை பற்றி ஒன்றுமே சொல்ல அவன் மாதிரி நானும் அஷோ
மூஞ்சிலே முடிக்க கூடாது.
ஒரு ஷாட் அடிக்கலாம்.
நல்ல ஷாட் பார்த்தல எப்படி ஆரம்பிக்கிறேன். நைனா ஓனி
With a
அடிக்கல.
beautiful shot from the left-hander. Ingit Kalsi producing fourth boundary of the day. In fact, fifth one. His scorecard moves on to 23. Tall opening, rather the left-hand right-hand combination, making all sorts of worry for Vidarbha bowling attack. We haven't seen none of their bowlers getting on the head of these two batters. Yesterday also Himachal got off to a good start, was not able to capitalize on the start they got. Another good looking shot Deliberately open the face of the bat. Back-to-back boundaries for Ankit Kalsik. 27 he moves on to with that shot. This is top quality cricket from Himachal Pradesh. Yesterday they were bamboozled by a beautiful spell of Arjun Tendulkar against Goa, but went on to win the game thanks to those efforts from their bowlers. But today it has been a completely different approach, a different day. There is sun, there is a wonderful batting wicket, not offering a lot of assistance for fast bowlers. So once you get going, once you find your groove, it can get really difficult for the opposition. Excellent use of the power play so far. 41 of 3.2 overs. Runs are flowing for Himachal Pradesh. Again played on the back foot. Opening the face of the bat, completes that single. Ankit Kalsi being the aggressor and Ankush Bains also playing a formidable role in this partnership. Will be interesting to see how Vidarbha comes with a counter tactic, or the kind of approach or the kind of aggression shown by these two opening batters. Off to a flying start. Could not have asked for any better start. Both of these batters making an impact. Vidarbha on the other hand searching for that first wicket. So far they haven't been able to produce that. Aditya Thackeray gets another boundary. Ankush Bains scores his fourth boundary of the day. Together they have already scored 10 boundaries in no time. Wonderful display of batting. Easy on the ice. Another good looking shot in the gap, back-to-back boundaries. This is batting masterclass from Himachal Pradesh. They're turning the heat up, making life difficult for Vidarbha bowlers. On the other hand, agony for Vidarbha, ecstasy for Himachal Pradesh. Another pitch up delivery driven through the covers, but this time couldn't get the best of connections. It looked like an attempted slower delivery, but that marks the end of over number 4. Scorecard 50 for none, Himachal Pradesh.
അവിടെ വരുന്നത് അത് യൂറോപ്പിയനാണ്. കാരണം അവിടെ ലെറ്റർ ടി ആണെങ്കിൽ നമ്മൾ പ്രൊനൗൺസ് ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ യൂറോപ്യൻ എന്ന് പറയുമ്പോൾ യു എന്നുള്ള വാക്കിൽ ഫസ്റ്റ് വൈയല്ല. വൈ കൺസേൺസ് ഏ യൂറോപ്യൻ അങ്ങനല്ല, ബാക്കിയെല്ലാം കറക്റ്റാണ് കേട്ടോ.
Chasing bowling. Aditya Sarvati, the left arm spinner, the tall left arm spinner, has been brought into the attack. Last over, in fact 2 overs remaining inside the power play. They already have 50 on board. Both of these batters off to a flying start. They're going for a competition with who scores the maximum number of boundaries. One has scored 6, one has scored 5. 11 boundaries between them already. 44 runs of 50 runs have come from boundaries. That has been the kind of quality produced by Himachal Pradesh here at Pondicherry. For the first time we are seeing spin today, trying to restrict the flow of runs, perhaps trying for a wicket. We have a very defensive field set with the right hander. Two fielders inside the circle on the offside. There is no slip in position. There is a deep mid wicket and a long off. Both fielders outside the circle, trying to pierce that cap between covers and extra covers, goes straight to the hands of the fielder. Another good delivery, this time played straight down the ground, will only get a single. So far so good from the bowler, Aditya Sarvade. Left arm spinner, can he produce the first wicket? Or will it be Ankit Khalsi doing the damage? Just 2 balls left in this over, has been a decent one from the lefty. Plays it pretty late, plays it straight to the fielder. So far a wonderful over this, giving some sort of momentum back to Vidarbha. Yes, they haven't picked up a wicket, but this over has only produced 2 runs and it will remain as a 2-run over. After 5, Himachal Pradesh 52 for none. Akshay Kanava has been introduced, another left arm spinner. He is also someone who has done a wonderful performance yesterday. That's a good shot, but straight to the hands of the fielder. A sitter has been dropped. That went straight to his hands. Bowler is not happy with that effort. That was an easy catch put down. That could have been the first wicket. A much needed breakthrough for Vidarbha, but unfortunately for them, he can't pouch that catch. That was an easy chance down at back foot point. Left arm spinners showing the heat. Perhaps they could have been introduced few more overs earlier. The kind of bowling display that they're doing right now, in fact, it's a first wicket goes down. Akshay Kanava with the breakthrough this time. Ankit Walsi gets out for his well-made 29 of just 18 deliveries. He has given a wonderful start for the batting side, Himachal Pradesh. But let's see if that wicket is going to influence
the momentum of the game.
Shubham Arora. Thank you. New guy Shubham Arora. Shubham Arora, okay.
Plays it really well. Straight down the ground, gets off the mark with that single. Shubham Arora, the new batter, has been clinical in their victory yesterday. That's a mammoth six out of the park. Superb use of the bottom hand, played it right off the middle of his willow, and the ball goes for a humongous maximum.
Public coverage. Okay, thank you.
This was turning out to be a wonderful over from Akshay Karnava, but that six will definitely hurt him, at least a little bit. That marks the end of power play. 6 overs, 60 for 1. Left arm spin of Aditya Sarvade brought back. He's been really clinical hitting the first wicket because he produced a lot of pressure from one end. Bowling against the left-hander on the pads, worked away. Will get an easy single day. Himachal Pradesh after losing 1 wicket. Good shot straight down the ground for a single. Doing the right thing, rotating the strike. They've got out to a great start, so even if they take some time in the center, it's definitely not going to hurt them a lot. Other than that, they will be trying to maintain a partnership, not lose any wicket here or there. Again, well played. Was not the best of deliveries from Aditya Sarvade, but the single has been easily taken.
Tinkish outside edge, the ball has raced away for a boundary. He is looking in tremendous touch at the moment. Ankush Bates playing an incredible knock. After 7 overs, the score is 67 for 1.
Okay.
Shekarnava bowling from the far end. He picked up the first wicket, gave the necessary breakthrough for Vidarbha. After that, Ankush Bains trying to take majority of the strike, trying to play the role of aggressor in between these two. So far so good. Solid start for Himachal Pradesh.
That's a huge shout. Will that be given out? That's a beauty. Absolutely fantastic. Completely bamboozled the batter. That's how you respond to adversity. Simply magnificent. Second wicket goes down. Another one finds the dust. Ankush Bains, after a wonderful innings of 34, and now has to walk back to the dugout.
Thank you.
Hello? Yes, yes. Okay, sure.
Second wicket goes down. after that quick fire partnership between their opening batters. Akshay Karnava has produced a breakthrough. He has taken both those wickets. Has been unlucky early on. There was a drop chance, but he was not ready to give up. That as the kind of resilience so shown by this particular bowler. He is an interesting bowler. He bowls left arm spin against right-handers and gets the third wicket. Breaks the timber, completely bamboozles the batter with that delivery. He's on fire here. Glorious spell of left arm spin bowling. Third wicket goes down, and all of a sudden, immediately after losing few wickets, Himachal Pradesh giving the game away. Was a solid start, was a wonderful start for them. But since the fall of wickets, it hasn't been easy for them. 70 for 3 after 8 overs. 2 wickets came after that Akshay Karnava's overs. Everything happening here. After 8, the score is 70 for 3.
Jenny bowling. Shubham. Top set. Next batsman. Thank you, bowler Shubham Kapse. You better Rahul. Yes, Rahul. Thank you. Bowler next. Shubham Kapse. Shubham, you better on non-striker. Rahul Shubham.
Good delivery, effort delivery from the fast bowler. After a solid start, Himachal Pradesh have thrown away 3 wickets thanks to that incredible bowling performance from Akshay Karnava. He has picked up all the 3 wickets. Has been the standalone bowler for Vidarbha today. Another good delivery, places straight back to the fielder at short mid wicket. Brilliant comeback after getting hammered in the first few overs, especially inside the power play. They were running out of options. Then came that man Akshay Karnava, produced 3 wickets. All of a sudden, this match is sailing in favour of Vidarbha at the moment. Himachal Pradesh will be kicking themselves for not capitalizing the kind of start they got. There is a chance. Will that be a wicket? It has been referred upstairs.
എന്തുണ്ട് ബോളറുണ്ട്
ബൗളറുണ്ട്.
இந்த பாலா
அது கிடையாது.
இதுவா
வெறும் நாடுன்னு நினைக்கிறேன். உள்ள வந்துட்டாங்க. தர்சகான
14 பாருங்க.
ம். வந்துட்டான். ரைட்டா?
பேட்டிங்
என்னது?
பேட்டிங்
Okay, well began the popping list.
நாட் அவுட்.
Not out, not out.
சேனல் ஒன்
Kamal, கேக்குதா?
Okay.
Okay, okay, it's not his ground. Not out.
Swing and a miss, wild swing of the cricket bat. Can't find the connection. Slowly getting back in the game with Vidarbha. They've given away plenty of runs inside the power play, but now they've come back in a tremendous fashion. Thanks to that incredible effort from Akshay Karnava. He has been nothing short of magnificent with the ball. Picked up 3 wickets. All 3 top order batters back in the hut. That's a superb shot in the gap. Don't even bother running there. That's a boundary. Looked really well and looked comfortable playing that shot. Plays it. Lot of power and excellent use of the wrist. Brilliant batting from Shubham Arora. Shubham Arora has been clinical in their victory yesterday. Did a valuable contribution with the bat and ball. Today also stepping up and doing some damage to the opposition. Quick single has been completed. That will mark the end of over number 9, Himachal Pradesh. 77 for 3.
Change is bowling Mandar. Thank you. Bowler Mandar. Mandar Makhali.
Mandar Makhali. நல்ல பேரா இருக்கு.
There is a change in the bowling. Mandar Mahali, the new bowler, up against Rahul. Both of these batters is new to the strike. Especially Rahul hasn't played plenty of deliveries. It will be of great advantage to Vidarbha if they can get another wicket here. On the other hand, these two will be trying to build a partnership, not do something fancy and throw their wicket away. They've got plenty of runs on the board. Runs is never an issue. But they need a partnership at this stage of the game. Got off to a dream start thanks to those opening knocks. Openers done a wonderful job. But after that, they went inside a shell, losing those wickets. That's something that happened yesterday as well. Good delivery. This time bowling it much quicker through the air. The batter would not have expected that much space. Was not able to time the ball. So far a good over.
the Mandar Mahle. Another beautiful delivery from the off-break bowler. He's turning the heat up, making life difficult, bowling around the wicket. The intentions are pretty clear. He's trying to move the ball away from the right-hander. After 10, the score is 80 for 3. കറക്റ്റായിട്ട് പക്ഷേ അവർ സെൻറ്റൻസിൽ ചെറിയൊരു പ്രശ്നമുണ്ട്. ദീസ് ആർ ഗോയിങ് ആഫ്റ്റർ ബാക്കിയുള്ള ഏകദേശം ക്ലിയറായിട്ടുണ്ട്. Wonderful shot, but there is protection in the deep. Will only get a single. Gets off the mark, Shubham Arora. Wide signal by the umpire. These two trying to build a partnership, Rahul and Shubham Arora. Single has been completed, looking for 2, but sends back. Worked on the leg side, straight towards a deep square leg fielder for an easy single. Good shot, but straight to the fielder. Opens the face of the bat. There is a deep third man in field. He will cut it off. Only 1 run has been taken. Another economical over this from Vidarbha. Shubham Kapse to Shubham Arora. Battle of Shubhams. Last ball of the 11th over. Works it on the onside.
Flicks it away for a boundary. That's a much needed one for Himachal Pradesh. Score moves on to 89 after 11 overs. A welcome boundary for them.
over 89.
അതെന്തുകൊണ്ട് ഏത് എന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ നമുക്ക് എത്ര അവിടെ യൂസ്ഫുൾ ഉള്ളതിന് യു ആണെങ്കിൽ നമ്മൾ പ്രൊനൗൺസ് ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ യു എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ യു ഇപ്പം നിന്നുള്ള യുവിൻ്റെ സ്പെല്ലിംഗ് ഉണ്ട് വൈ പോയി അല്ലേ അത് പ്രൊനൗൺസിയേഷൻ ഇതിൽ ഫസ്റ്റ് ലെറ്റർ വയ്യാണ് യു നമ്മൾ പറയുന്നത് യു എന്നുള്ളത് ഫസ്റ്റ് ലെറ്റർ വയ്യല്ല നമ്മൾ ഇപ്പോൾ വളരെ സ്റ്റാർട്ട് ചെയ്യുന്നത് സൗണ്ട്
చెప్పండి ఎవరి సార్ క్రికెట్ రోజులో
അപ്പോൾ ആ ഒരു ഡിഫറൻസ് മനസ്സിലാക്കിയാൽ മതി
అదంతా అర్థం తెలిసింది గట్టిగా
அப்பவே ஒரு ரிப்ளை கொடுத்தேன் அதனால நீங்க மணியன் அந்த கேள்வி மணியன் ஃபாலோ பண்ணலாம்
கேட்குறேன்
Good ball. Try to work it through the offside, but straight to the fielder. Mandar Mahale has been bowling at real tight areas. They're looking for a tough single, but that has been completed quite easily in the end. Wonderful running between the wickets by these two batters. Credit must be given to both of them for letting Himachal Pradesh get outside that shell. They lost 3 wickets in a quick succession. So these two had to play a matured innings.
மணி
So far they have done that.
கிரிக்கெட் ரோஸில் வீடியோ வரல அருண் உங்களை என்னன்னு பார்க்க சொன்னார் ஆமாம் யூடியூப்பில் லைவ் போயிட்டுருக்கு
Shubham Arora batting on 19, Rahul batting on 6.
மேட்ச் ஐடி
Has been a quiet and steady partnership for Himachal Pradesh. On the other hand,
அந்த லிங்க்
Mandar Mahale bowling really well, keeping it tight, not conceding any boundaries or not conceding any extras, bowling in tight areas.
ఓకే
One of the interesting aspect of his bowling is that he's bowling around the wicket to the right hander. So there is a clear intention that he is not going to turn the ball, only going to skid it through the surface, bowling it flat just like that. So it becomes much easier for the batter to understand what he is trying to execute, but it can be tricky and difficult once he bowls in the right areas.
12 over 94.
With that, 12 over comes to an end. The score is 94 for 3.
Training bowling, Pradeep. Not bad, thank you. Pradeep Agarwal. Bowling change, Pradeep Agarwal.
Pranit Agarwal, the new bowler introduced by Vidarbha. In fact, the third left-arm spinner we are seeing from the Vidarbha side. So they have got a lot of variations up their sleeves. Be interesting to see how he approaches his tactics. An ideal situation for him. Right hander in the strike. That's a flat delivery, punched away, but couldn't get the best of connections. It's not the best of starts for Pradit, but got lucky with that delivery. Will that be a wicket? Falls just short of the extra cover fielder. Beautiful delivery.
రాను சொன்னேன் చెప్పాడు சொல்லிக்காரு
Flat.
Okay,
Again, couldn't get the best connections. Will only get a single. Little confused the batter because Rahul never looked confident going after the bowler. The scenario has also influenced that decision, not going hard against the bowler at this stage of the game. That's a wise decision by the batter. Let's see how Shubham Arora deals on with the proceedings against the left arm spinner. Cuts it away in the gap. Sweeper fielder will cut it off eventually. Single has been completed. Another tight over from Vidarbha. Pradit Agarwal also coming up and producing an economical over. Another flat delivery that will be out of the stadium, or that goes up in the air. Will that be a wicket? The catch is dropped. Could have been another wicket, could have been the fourth wicket of the day, but Pradit Agarwal of his own bowling couldn't bounce that. Was not the easiest of chances out there. The ball was in the air for a long time, but he was not able to hold on to that. Again, brilliant bowling, keeping it tight, bowling it to the surface, much flatter and quicker. And the wonderful delivery this time, opening the face of the bat deliberately, working it towards third man just for a single. With that, over number 13 comes to an end. The score is 94 for 3. 98 for 3. Again, wonderful bowling from Mandar Mahale. He has been really economical today. Hasn't picked up a wicket, but has looked really cunning in terms of his line and length. Not giving a lot of room. Completely bowling according to the field. Rahul on strike. Plays it late. Takes a single. Good running between the wickets. Halemanda doing the right thing. They are not concerned by the singles and doubles. That won't be causing a major damage because of the kind of start they got. Again, trying to work it through the onside, but and drifting down the leg side will be called a wide. Easy decision there for the umpire. Wicketkeeper trying to indicate something, but has been called a wide. And it's going upstairs for a review.
Okay.
லைன் பாருங்க, அதுக்கு லைன் பாருங்க.
Line no.
Let's see, it's a no ball, I think.
No.
It's a no ball.
Wide தான கொடுத்தான்.
Wide தான் கொடுத்தாரு and no ball.
Rework your white card. So front put no ball.
beautiful free hit.
வைல்டு சரி விடு தெரிஞ்சு போச்சு.
That's a free hit. Extra freedom for the batter to free his arms. 101 for 3, Shubham Arora. Playing a solid innings.
ನೋಡೋಣ.
That's a maximum out of the park. A humongous looking shot. Brilliant use of the bottom hand. Sheer power from Shubham Arora. Sounded absolutely terrific right off the middle of his willow. And the bowler is raced away.
ನೋಡಬೇಕು ಕೇವಲಮ್ಮ 7 ರನ್ ಐತಿ.
Single has been completed quite easily there in the air. This is turning out to be an expensive over for Vidarbha, but on the other hand, a much needed one for Himachal Pradesh. This time he is bowling over the wicket for the right-hander. Change of guard but not working. Well for Mandar Mahale. Has been an expensive over this. No ball, 6 runs.
14 ಓವರ್ 109.
After 14, the score is 109 for 3. Shekhar never bowled back into the attack. Has been really good with the ball today. Picked up all the 3 wickets.
ಅಣ್ಣ ಬೌಲರ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಅಣ್ಣ ಆದಿತ್ಯ ತರಬೇಕಿದ್ದಾನೆ.
Aditya Sarvade, in fact, is the bowler. And the left arm spinner bowling from the far end. There is a shot straight down the ground. We'll get a single for that. Aditya Sarvade has also been clinical in picking up a wicket. It was his partnership along with Akshay Karnava that has produced the breakthrough. Even though he hasn't picked up a wicket, has been really crucial in this Vidarbha bowling attack. And a beautiful delivery. That was a risky shot from Shubham Arora. But he will get the reward for that risk taken. 4 runs conceded by Aditya Sarvade. Shubham Arora looking absolutely good now. Got off to a slow start, but now his scorecard has moved to 34 from 27. Another good delivery worked on the onside for an easy single. Rahul is definitely on the back foot. 12 runs of 20 deliveries in a T20 game is not that acceptable. You can understand that because of the kind of situation they were in, but now he has to go for those big shots just like that, straight down the ground. One bounce over the ropes. That's a wonderful shot. A lot of power and elegance in it. Made it look so easy.
15 ಓವರ್ 129.
15 overs done. 119 for 3.
bowler Yash. Noted, thank you, Yash Kadam. New bowler Yash Kadam.
Yash Kadam, and the part-timer being introduced into the attack. Good delivery to start. Plays it late, straight to the fielder, gets a single.
Bowler Yash Kadam. Noted, thank you.
Plays it towards the deep mid-wicket region for yet another single. Slowly, Rahul is shifting those gears. It was a slow and steady start for him, but he has produced a boundary, a much-needed boundary in the last over. Now looking more aggressive at this stage of the game. That will be a boundary. Don't even bother running that. Has played right in the gap. Deliberately opening the face of the bat and gliding it away towards the third man region for a wonderful boundary. His scorecard moves on to 40 with that magnificent shot.
Okay, thank you.
This is quality cricket from Himachal Pradesh. There was a point of chaos during their innings when they lost 3 wickets, but after that, these two have produced a wonderful partnership, giving a ray of hope for Himachal Pradesh. 125 for 3, 15.3 overs. Trying to work it through the onside. Trying to close the face of the bat at the very end, but this time couldn't get the best of connections. Will only be a dot ball, but so far so good from Shubham Arora. 40 of 31. Again opening the face, but this time a wonderful effort in the gully region. Desperate dive, saving 3 crucial runs for his side. Last ball of 16th over. Rahul on strike. He will be looking for a big hit. He has got his eye in. Coming down the track. But hits it straight to the bowler. Will be a dot ball. That marks the end of over number 16. Himachal Pradesh 126 for 3.
And better go to the ball. Better. 16 over 126. Thank you. And bowler change Akshay Karnewal.
Hello.
1 minute, huh? Okay, thank you.
Akshay Karnava has been brought back. He has been the pick of the bowlers for Vidarbha. Picked up 3 wickets. All 3 wickets today has been taken by none other than Akshay Karnava. Pick of the bowlers for sure. He will be bowling his last 2 overs. Now it's a different situation because now he is bowling in the depth. So never easy. You're a spinner bowling in the last few overs. Batters always have a tendency to go hard against spinners in the last few. But he is showing a lot of courage and heart, coming to bowl when his team needs him the most. Let's see who wins, who becomes victorious in this encounter. Good delivery worked on the onside, but not a good connection. Again a dot ball. Himachal doesn't have the luxury to try and play away the overs of Akshay Karnava because they don't have lot of runs on the board. So they should be looking to at least go for singles and doubles, if not looking for boundaries. On the other hand, the kind of innings that Shubham Arora has produced, he can look to go for that big shot as well. Definitely, Akshay Karnavar is not an easy option to go hard against. But at this stage of the game, you should be going at every ball. It's a poor delivery. Is it straight down the ground for a boundary? The ball was asking to be hit. That was just an ordinary delivery. And that brings up the 5th boundary of the day from Shubham Arora. Wonderful display of batting from him. On the onside in the gap as well. Will that go for a boundary? Fielder cutting it off. The 2 runs has been quite comfortably taken there. Good thinking by the batter. He's showing that cricket is not only about hitting those boundaries but also rotating the strike. 48 of 35. What innings this has been? Will that be called a wide? Yes, it is. Current partnership has been really crucial for Himachal Pradesh. 65 of 454. Both of them making a huge impact, especially that man. And up goes the finger. Another wicket goes down. Akshay Karnavar has produced the prize wicket of Shubham Arora. He was looking really dangerous today. But Akshay Karnavar had other plans. Aggressive bowling picks up a wicket. And with that, over number 17 comes to an end. The score is 135 for 4.
புது ஆஃபீஸ் உள்ள ஏசி வாங்கணும்னு சொல்லிட்டேன்.
எங்க
You better name.
எங்க புது அதான்
அது சம்பு மேலே இருக்கு பார்த்தீங்களா?
அதோ
ஆ,
இந்த 3வது
ஆமா.
அதுதான் புது ஆஃபீஸா?
அதான்
Bottom hand, well picked up shot from the right hander. It will be ideal for Aditya Sarvadei if he is giving some air to the ball. Since he is looking for that big shot, there is always a possibility of getting a wicket.
Now to the new batter, he can go towards his top delivery. A different field set for the new batter, Vin Sharma. That's a good shot, but straight to the hands of the fielder. Aditya Sarvade bowling really well. Other than conceding a six, he has bowled really well today. And a good delivery worked on the onside for an easy single. Himachal Pradesh have scored a formidable total already, so they will be looking at something around 170, 175, if not anything less than that. This is a good batting wicket, and that's a maximum. Out of the park. Colossal hit from Rahul. Is turning the heat on and making the balls count. With that 6, 150 brings up for Himachal Pradesh. Batting display of power hitting from that man, Rahul.
Down for ball recovery. Thank you. பதினெட்டு ஓவர் 151.
Ends the over with single after 18. The score is 151 for 4.
Sorry. Ball offset. Thank you. Bowler name?
Ball goes up in the air. Will that be a catch? That's again dropped. That's the second catch he has dropped today. Not been his day in the field. Will be kicking himself.
Shubham Kapsi.
Really unfortunate for the bowler. He did all the hard work, but was not fortunate enough to prevent that single. Opens the face of the bat.
That's out of the stadium. Simply magnificent from the batter. Turning the heat on. A colossal hit that from Rahul. All of a sudden, his scorecard has moved on to 41 of 32 deliveries with 1 boundary and 3 magnificent sixes.
இல்லை போயிருந்தேன் ஃபீல்டிங்
இருக்குப்பா பெரிய பெரிய பிளேயர்லாம் வந்து ஒரு கிரவுண்டை சுற்றி வெளியே ஆள் போட முடியும் அந்த கிரவுண்டு கூட சவுத் போகும் இது நாளில் கூட சவுத் ஏகப்பட்டது போகும் சாதாரண ஒரு நாள்
Thank you.
சவுத்து ஒன்றும் ஒன்றும் இல்லை இப்போ தேர்ட் மேட்ச் அந்த அன்னைக்கு ஒரு மேட்ச்சில் வந்து 3 பந்து போயிட்டு அதுக்கு மேலே போகுது
Another wonderful shot. Close the face of the bat at the very end, following the bowler. One bounce over the rope.
அங்கே பேட்ஸ்மேனுக்கே 45 போடலாங்க
That's a wide. This is turning out to be a long and expensive over from this man. He has already got 15 runs of this particular over. Shubham Singh bowling an expensive one. Himachal Pradesh already have a wonderful total on board 166. So anything from here they can add on to that total. Again, that's out of the ground. The ball has gone all the way, and with that shot, he brings up his 50 in tremendous fashion. 50 for Rahul. This has been the knock of the day. Started off really slow. It was 12 of 20 deliveries. All of a sudden, he has scored 51 of 34. Absolutely magnificent from the right hander. After 19 overs, the score is 1-7-2 for 4. We are in for the final over. Lalit Yadav is the bowler. Has been on the expensive side today. Lalit Yadav has picked up a wicket as considered 26 of his 2. Let's see if he can make an impact at the back end of the game. Then Sharma can do the wise thing, try to give the strike back to Rahul, who is looking really dangerous and as a nightmare for all the fast bowlers out there. Last over of first innings, Nitin Sharma standing really deep inside the crease. Swing and a miss. He should have tried for that single. That was the most safer option for Himachal Pradesh.
They've got a good total on board. Again worked it through the onside, and that will be a boundary. What a wonderful shot that is. This time it's Nitin Sharma. Standing really deep in his crease, that's the reason why he was able to execute that shot to perfection of the last ball. That will be called a wide. Easy decision for the umpire. That's again played on the onside for a maximum. Himachal Pradesh definitely on a mood today. We expected this to be done by Rahul, but Nitin Sharma has also started enjoying the party. All the batters except Mridul Suraj has done a wonderful job with the bat. Angit Kalsi 29, Ankush Bains 34, Shubham Arora 48, Rahul batting on 51 and Nitin Sharma batting on 12 of 6 deliveries. Another maximum. The ball is out of the park. In fact, that could be the longest six of the day. Terrific power hitting this from Nitin Sharma. Back-to-back sixes. Has been a really off day for Lilith Yadav.
அந்த நாலாவது ரன் அதுக்கு மேலே போய் நடக்கும் இவன் ஹிமாச்சல் தான்
Incredible power hitting this by Nitin Sharma. Himachal Pradesh 189 on the board. That's a good delivery in the block out.
அதான் பொடியாச்சு அப்புறம்
of 190 on the board. When it comes to the bowlers, pick of the bowlers has been definitely Akshay Karnava. He only bowled 3 overs. That is a surprise. He looked really good today, 20 for 4. All the other bowlers also playing a part. Lalit Yadav and Shubham Kapse has been really expensive today. Can we see a brilliant run chase from Vidarbha? Good delivery, cut away for a boundary. That's first run on the board in quite convincing fashion. Boundary signal by the umpire. First runs coming in. Wonderful way. That's a good shot straight to the fielder. Will be a dot pull. Another good looking shot. Ball is in the air for a long time. Will that go for a boundary? Yes, it does. Second boundary of the over for Sanjay. He's looking in tremendous touch at the moment. Great start for Sanjay.
ரிப்ளை இல்லைப்பா இல்லைன்னு நினைக்கிறேன் சார்ஜ் இல்லையான்னு தெரியல.
First over. Sanjay doing some damage. 8 runs already off the bat. With 2 balls left, can he produce one more boundary in this particular over? That's a good shot. Driven through the covers. Back-to-back boundaries. In fact, this has been the most glamorous one among the 3. Copybook cover drive. With a lot of elegance and class from Sanjay. This over started off really well for Himachal Pradesh, but all of a sudden this is turning out to be an expensive one. Last ball of the first over. Wonderful delivery, played on the front foot. Takes the single, will keep the strike. An expensive first over from Naveen Kumar comes to an end. After 1, the score is 13 for 0. 13 runs on the first over. Mukul Negi has been introduced into the attack. Spin from the other end. Sanjay batting on 13 from 6 deliveries with 3 boundaries and a single. That's a good ball. Worked on the onside. Will only get a single there. Prarit Agarwal for the first time today has got strike. He will be facing Mukul Negi. Off break bowler coming around the wicket. Tried to play and close the bat, but was a little early to get in position to play that shot. Will only be a dot ball. 177 required from 112. That's a good shot. Cut away for a boundary. What a way to start his innings. This is exactly how Sanjay started his proceedings, with a wonderful boundary, and now Prarit Agarwal also joining the party with the magnificent shot through extra covers. Immediately after that shot, there is a change in field. There is an extra fielder in that particular region. Will they be able to get that quick single? Yes, there is. Doing the smart thing. Not only looking for boundaries, but also rotating the strike really well. That's something we have seen from Rahul earlier today. His first half of the innings was really slow, but he ensured that they kept on moving the scorecard. But after those 20 deliveries, he was a completely different batter. That will be a 6. That's out of the park. Simply magnificent, this colossal hit that from Sanjay. His scorecard moves on to 20 with that shot. This is turning out to be a nightmare for Vidarbha bowlers. In fact, Himachal bowlers. Another expensive over this. 12 runs already with 1 ball left. Cut away for a boundary. Batting masterclass from Vidarbha. This man leading the attack, Sanjay, batting on 24 of just 9 deliveries. 2 overs done, the score is 29 for none. Another good delivery that. It's straight back to the fielder. After being an expensive start, this has turned out to be a good over. Decent comeback from Naveen Kanwar. So far, we have only seen 6 runs from this particular over. Good one in the context of the game for Himachal Pradesh. On the other hand, Pradit Agarwal will be definitely looking for a big one. Worked on the onside. Will that go all the way for a boundary? Yes, it does. Look at the way it bisected those two fielders. Brilliant placement from Pradit Agarwal. That marks the end of over number 3. The score is 39 for none. And there is a change in bowling. Divesh Sharma has scored ball in his hand for first time today. Sanjay batting on 25 and Pradit Agarwal batting on 14. Wonderful opening partnership this. Good delivery. Equally well negotiated by the batter, but that was it straight back to the fielder. Everything right about that delivery. Good start for the bowler Divesh Sharma. Partnership already 39 of just 19 deliveries. Solid start for Vidarbha. That's a beautiful delivery. Completely surprised the batter. 1 run signal for leg byes. First extra of the innings. Cut away for a boundary. What a magnificent looking shot that is. It looked like it was too close to his body to cut, but he placed that to perfection. Not an easy shot to execute, but this is quality batting from Pradit Agarwal. Another good looking shot, but now the backward point fielder is taken back. So that will only be a single. Sanjay back on strike. That's out of the ground. No look shot from Sanjay. Simply magnificent. No words could describe the power of that cricket shot. Absolutely colossal from our Sanjay. That marks the end of over number 4 with Vidarbha 52 for none. Another change in the bowling. Left arm spinner has been introduced into the attack. Last 2 overs inside the power play. Sanjay batting on 32 and Prarit Agarwal batting on 19 from 10. So they've got off to a dream start, a flying start. But let's see how he plays against the left arm spinner. He's got a unique stance. Both the legs are close. Not the conventional or the ideal one, but with that he is producing maximum results. He's got excellent hand-eye coordination. Swings his bat really well. Prarit Agarwal batting on 19 from 10. Left arm spinner. Bowling over the wicket. Up goes the first wicket. The idea of giving an over to the left arm spinner Ayush Jamwal has produced a wicket. Prarit Agarwal, after giving a solid start, now takes a long walk back to the dugout. He goes for 19 of 11 deliveries. New batter is Mandar Mahali. Left-hander comes for another left-hander. Sanjay back on stride. He has been the backbone of the innings so far. That's a wonderful delivery. But really unfortunate for the bowler. That signaled 4 byes. Doesn't matter how it comes as runs keep on flowing. For Vidarbha, it's all happening in their favour. That was a wonderful delivery from the left arm spinner, Ayush Jaiswal. In fact, Ayush Jamwal. But he was really unlucky. The ball raced away for a boundary. Another good looking shot. But just a single. Last ball of 5th over. Vidarbha have plenty of runs on the board. Even though it has been a quiet over this, only 7 runs came of it. That signaled a wide. Not happy with the decision, but has to stick on with the umpire since there is no referral available. Last ball of 5th over. Cut away. In the gap for a boundary. Another good looking shot from the batter. Mandar Mahale also produces his first boundary of the day. That marks the end of over number 5. The score is 64 for 1. We are in for the final over of the power play. This time that is played. Takes the thickish outside edge and the ball has raced like a tracer bullet to the boundary. Quality stuff from these two, especially Sanjay. His scorecard moves on to 38. Dominant innings so far. Strike rate of 211 with 5 boundaries and 2 sixes. That's a quick single completed. Gives the strike back to Mandar Mahal. Ball goes up in the air. Will that be a maximum or will that be a boundary? That's a great effort in the deep by the fielder. Brilliant effort, saving 2 crucial runs for his side. Mandar Mahal also enjoying this run chase, trying to make an impact. Wild swing of the cricket bat, but this time gets no connection, will be a dot ball. Again, swing and a miss, not the best of connections from Mandar Mahal. This over started off with a boundary, but all of a sudden this has become a quiet one. With only one ball left, Mandar Mahal will definitely be looking for a boundary here or there. That will keep the scorecard moving at a faster rate. They already have a formidable total on board, scoring above the required run rate. That's a beautiful shot, cut away in the gap. And that's the boundary. Like exactly I was saying, that's a beautiful placement from Mandar Mahal. That marks the end of over number 6. The score is 75 for 1. Ayush Chamwal, the wicket-taking bowler, comes back for his second. We are done with the power play, so the field restrictions are over. Field will be spread out against Sanjay. Sanjay moves on to 40 with that shot. Striking at 200 at the moment. A completely different field for the left-hander. There's only one field outside the circle on the offside. There is a deep mid-wicket and a backward square leg. Long on and long off in place. Place it in the gap. Will only get a single for that. Doing the right thing though. Because even on occasions they are not able to find boundaries. They are rotating the strike really well. So that's a big added advantage for them. Another good looking shot. Quick single has been completed there. Ayush Chamwal, a wicket taking bowler of the day. Another good looking shot, but this time not the best of placements. Goes straight to the fielder. Mandar Mahal plays a good shot. Up and over the backward one region for a boundary. He was not in full control when he played that shot, but managed to find a boundary. That's what matters the most. Doesn't matter how it comes, as long the runs are flowing off the bat. Nothing wrong with that delivery. It was a brilliant shot from the batter. Great improvisation, playing it late, and now doing the right thing, rotating the strike. That is really monumental, because once you're chasing a total like 190, 191, you not only should be looking for those big shots, but also try to find those gaps and keep the scorecard moving. That marks the end of over number 7. The score is 8-3 for 1. Ball goes up in the air. Will that be a boundary? It's in the gap, and that's a boundary. All of a sudden, Mandar Mahal is toying with the bowlers. His scorecard moves on to 21 of just 11 deliveries with 4 boundaries already. Excellent cricket all round from Vidarbha. They never looked uncomfortable in this run chase. From ball number 1, they have shown a lot of intent. Sanjay, at the other end, has been a mere spectator during that particular innings from Mandar Mahale. And now he has got the strike back, batting on 41 from 21 deliveries. Strike rate touching 200 at the moment. He has been the key batter for Vidarbha so far. That's a good shot. Doing the right thing, rotating the strike, not wasting any point of time in the center. That's an important aspect of the game that you have to be mindful about. So far, it has been a wonderful run chase, dominated by Vidarbha. 102 required from 75. That's absolutely achievable if these two goes on to play the kind of innings that they're doing right now. The only question is, can Himachal Pradesh come back in this game, or is it too late for them? Because they've got wickets in hand, they've got enough runs on the board. Himachal Pradesh will be desperate for a wicket here. That will be their only answer if they fancy themselves winning this game. Especially if they could get the wicket of Sanjay. This could get altogether a completely different scenario. But that's not easy, because the kind of batting form displayed by Sanjay is not looking to get out for a low total. Already batting on 42, he will be looking to make that to at least a 70 or 75. Just like that, respecting the good balls, converting them to at least singles, just ensuring that they're not wasting time, they're not playing for dot balls. Current partnership 38 of 21. So in this partnership, Mandar Mahal has been the aggressor. We have seen some glimpses of brilliance from our Sanjay as well. Good to see both these left hand, right hand batters complementing each other's game really well. That's a risky single, but has been completed pretty well. That marks the end of over number 8. This has been a good over for Vidarbha. 92 for 1. Divesh Sharma back for his second over. Swing and a miss from Mandar Mahale. This match is slightly in the favour of Vidarbha at the moment. Still they require a lot of runs on the board, but they've got plenty of time. They've got ample time and has wickets in hands. That's a good looking shot, but straight to the fielder. A short little cameo of Mandar Mahale comes in, and as he departs after scoring a well-made 24 of 16 deliveries. Another left-hander comes in place of Mandar Mahale. Opens the face of the bat. Right away takes that single. Hemant Rathod, the new batter. Sanjay batting on 43 for 23 deliveries. He didn't get quite a hold of that. Will only be a single all of a sudden after the wicket of Mohit Mandar Mahale. We are seeing a dip in the run rate. So this is the time actually Himachal Pradesh can capitalize and try to make an impact with perhaps 1 or 2 wickets here and there. It's the right time for them to make a comeback. Again opening the face, but this time straight to the fielder at backward point region. Divesh Sharma bowling a wonderful over so far. Only 2 runs, in fact only 3 runs have come. And the wicket of Mandar Mahal has also been taken in this particular over. Another good delivery, that will be a dot ball. A decent over from Divesh Sharma comes to an end after 9. The score is 94 for 2.
Change in bowling, Mukul. Thank you.
Mukul Nagi brought back into the attack. Off break bowler. Required run rate is definitely about 10, so 97 runs are needed from 9 over, in fact 11 overs. So that's not definitely a big ask. They can get to that total if they keep on playing it the way they're doing right now. Doing the sensible thing, rotating the strike, not wasting any time. That's what Hemant Rathod can also try to inculcate in his innings. At times when you're not able to find those boundaries, try to rotate the strike. That will keep the pressure building on the opposition. That's a huge shot. A big heave but no connection. Umpire says not out. Hemant is looking for that big shot over mid-wicket region. He can try for that shot because of the kind of situation they are in. But he at least needs to ensure that they are not going inside a shell in such a way that they will not be able to come out. A lot will be dependent upon this man, Sanjay R. Hitting on 45 from 25. It has been a sensible innings with 5 boundaries, 2 sixes. Plays a wonderful shot one more time, but this time straight to the fielder. The prize wicket of Sanjay has been taken. It has been a while. He has found the boundary or rotated the strike really well. And now they have managed to find the wicket. Second catch of the day for Mridul. Sanjay departs after a well-made 45 of just 26 deliveries. Wicket for Mukul Negi. Will this be the game changing moment of the game? Another good delivery, inviting the batter to stretch his arms. Goes wider, goes flatter. Same result, another dot ball. All of a sudden, for the first time today, we are seeing the run rate dipping under 10 for Vidarbha. They started off in the most convincing fashion, but now they've lost 2 wickets, two of their most important wickets, especially are Sanjay. Will that go on to make an impact? 97 on the board after 10. .88 required from 57 deliveries. Another wicket here will definitely give the outer edge for Himachal Pradesh. A lot will be dependent upon these two batters and how they approaches the game, because they got off to a flying start thanks to those brilliant innings from their openers, and then it was a wonderful innings from Manda Mahal also played a beautiful knock. Again, swing and a miss. Can't get better on ball. Another good ball, but this time it will remain as a dot ball. Required run rate slowly climbing, touching almost 10 runs per over now. Initially the current run rate was over 10, but now it has dipped after the wicket of Sanjay and Vande Mahal. Trying to work it through the offside, but that was an easy chance. Needed a direct hit. The batter survives. After 11 overs, the score is 104 for 3. Mugul Nagiri, wicket taking bowler for his third over. And it's a toast up delivery. Missed by a whisker. Akash Kambe hasn't looked comfortable out there. 3 of 7 from his side. Plays it straight down the ground. In the gap for a single. Good running between the wickets. Hemant doing the right thing, rotating the strike. Has been a decent enough innings from Hemant Rathod, but Akash Kambe has to make up for the dot delivery. Still has got a lot of time. Another swing of the cricket bat. And the wicket has been taken. Fourth wicket goes down. Akash Kambe's short stay comes to an end. Akshay Karnava. Captain has been brought into the attack. Looking for a single, but can't get that. Trying to work it through the offside, but gets only a single there. After 12 overs, the score is 107 for 4. Attack, left arm spinner. Brought back into the attack. Bowls a good ball to start off the proceedings. Again trying to work it on the onside but can't get a connection. Single completed there. Will that be another wicket? Yes, it is. A complete shift in the momentum. A game that started in the favor of Vidarbha by a wonderful opening partnership now has shifted in the favor of Himachal Pradesh. Agony for one team and ecstasy for the other. Yash Kadam, another left-hander in the attack. Gets only a single. The equation has gone well past 10 runs per over. They require 81 runs from 42 deliveries. Almost touching 12 runs. That's a good shot. Out of the park. It has landed in another orbit. Hemant Rathod producing a much needed 6. With that, over number 13 comes to an end. The score is 116 for 5. $75 record of the last 7 overs. Still achievable if these two plays an important role. Plays it straight down the ground one more time. Takes an easy single, gives the strike to Yash Kadam. In fact, Yash Kadam completes the single. Hemant also taking a single, giving the strike back to Yash. It's a good single taken. Stolen that single away from the fielders. An economical over this from Mukul Negi. He has picked up 2 wickets already. Again trying to work it through the offside, but this time straight to the fielder. A wonderful, wonderful over from the off-break bowler. Plays it straight down the ground, and that is a boundary. Welcome boundary for Vidarbha coming from the bat of Hemant Rathod. His scorecard moves on to 20 of just 14 deliveries. He'll get an easy single for that shot. He will keep the strike. After 14, the score is 1, 2, 4 for 5. First ball, cut away, thickish outside edge for a single. Yash Kadam gives the strike back to Hemant Rathod, who has been the aggressor between these two. For the first time today, Mridul Suroj has ball in his hand. Couldn't make a vital contribution with the bat. Swing and a miss. Looks really disappointed with that short selection. Was not able to find a good connection of the bat. Again trying to play it in the gap, but goes straight towards the fielder for only a single. 64 runs needed from 33. Almost touching 12 runs per over. It's a good shot. That will be a maximum. Yes, it is. A wonderful shot. Brilliant use of the bottom hand and wrist coming into play. That will give him a lot of confidence, Yash Kadam. His scorecard moves on to 10 from just 5 deliveries. He is a serious contender. Trying to play it late, but this time it's straight back to the bowler. Can he find one more boundary in this delivery? Trying to rotate the strike. Takes the first one hard. Looking for that second, but that won't be taken. Should be happy with that single. After 15, the score is 1-3-4 for 5.
Bowler Divesh. Noted. Innings, batsman equipment. Noted, thank you. Divesh last over. Divesh. Next up, noted last over.
Cut away in the gap. Good work by the fielder. Will only get a single for that. Another good looking shot, but this time straight to the fielder. And there was a shy at the striker's end, but somehow missing the sticks. Will get an easy single there. Good running between the wickets. "56 needed from 28. Required run rate exactly 12 runs per over. All eyes on these two batters. They have got on to a great start. There is a small partnership building between these two. So if they can produce some more runs, this game can be really interesting. One run signaled off leg byes. Another big heave, not finding any connection. Having a word with his partner. They don't have the luxury of playing too many dot balls. The required run rate is climbing about 12 runs per over. Plays it straight back to the bowler, but will get a single for that. Good shot. In the gap for a boundary. Inside out and beautifully placed. It's a good looking cricket shot to end the over. After 16, the score is 1 for 1 for 5. Vidarbha require 50 runs of the last 4 overs. This over will be really crucial in the context of the game, because if this goes for a big one, if this produces a 15 or a 16 runs, then it will become much easier for them in the last two. On the other hand, if this becomes an economical over, only giving away 6 or 7 runs, then things can get really difficult for the batting side. That's a poor delivery, worked on the onside in the gap. That will be a boundary. Yes, it is. Poor delivery to start off the proceedings by Vibin. And completely capitalized by the batter Hemant Rathod. He's on a roll today, 35 of 24. Was a little start to start off the proceedings, but once he went in that groove, once he started hitting the cricket ball, he has looked really dangerous and intimidating. That will be called a wide. Pressure building on the bowler. 5 runs off the first delivery itself. Can we see a big one here? As I was saying earlier, this over will definitely decide the course of the game. So we'll decide to which side it is going to favor more. Because with 5 balls left, if he can make some more runs on the board, then it becomes a much easier equation of the last 2 overs. But balls like this will definitely make it difficult. So it's all happening here. Dot balls, wides, extras, boundaries, sixes, wickets. Has been an entertaining match, close encounter. Both of the teams doing a wonderful job, especially their batters. A straight down the ground, will only get a single for that. 6 runs off this over. 3 deliveries still left in this over. Now all eyes on Yash Kadam. Can he also make an impact? Can he produce some more runs? That's the only question that remains in the minds of spectators. This is an entertaining match. A match of great quality. Place it in the gap. Work for the fielder, who cuts it off. In the end, for but a single. "31 needed of 14 deliveries. Started off in an expensive manner, but come back really well. We've been 2.4 overs, 27 for none. Another good looking cricket shot, but this time straight towards the fielder for only a single. So far this over has only produced 8 runs, so that is a good over considering the context of the game. All depends upon whether Yash Kadam can produce a boundary in this particular ball. That will make the equation much easier. Current partnership 52 of 31. So they have made their impact. That's a wonderful shot. Up in the air, and the catch is taken. Never easy. And the sun is out, and you have to keep your eyes on the ball. But the wicket has been taken. We've been producing a wicket of Yash Kadam. With that wicket, the over comes to an end with Vidarbha 161 for 6. Vidarbha requires 30 runs in the last 2 at a run rate of 15 runs per over. This will be the penultimate over of the game. Siddesh Watt, the new batter. He will be at the non-striker's end. Hemendra Rathod facing first ball of the penultimate over. Naveen Kanwar is the bowler. Banks it short, banks in his body. Will only get a single there. He looks really hurt. Let's hope that the injury is not serious. 38 of 28, Hemendra Rathod. Siddesh Watt for the first time today marks his card. Facing the second ball of the 19th over. That will be called a wide. Extra effort delivery from the bowler, but this time completely missing the line length. Easy decision for the umpire there. 28 of 11. That's how it looks like. Still achievable if they find enough runs on the board in this particular over. They can't be leaving the scorecard for the last over. That will definitely make it even worse. That's a good shot in the gap. Will they get a boundary? Yes, they do. They does get a boundary on their delivery. Siddesh Watt has produced a wonderful shot of his very first ball. Will he be the game changer for Vidarbha? 24 runs needed from 10 deliveries. Still achievable, still possible, all depending upon how this over turns out. Good shot. They will get 2 runs quite easily. (22 of 9). That's how the equation looks like. It's not the best of delivery. That was an attempted slower delivery, slower bouncer. Will get only a single for that. Leg by signal by the umpire. (21 of 8). Hammond batting on 38. Can he produce a big shot in this over? All eyes on Hemendra Rathod. Will that be called a wide? Second slower bouncer of this particular over, that's well disguised by Naveen Kanwar. Has been a decent enough over from his side. 20 of 7. Can he finish this over really well? Good shot. That's a magnificent shot, but straight to the fielder. Looked like he got the necessary connection, but the ball didn't travel as much as we expected. That is a wicket. So this over turns out to be pretty well for Himachal Pradesh. 171 for 7 after 19. Vidarbha required 20 runs of the last over. New batter Lalit Yadav will be at the non-striker's end. Hemendra Rathod on strike. That's a good delivery from Vipin. Hemant moves on to 40 with that shot. But that's definitely not going to make a lot of change in the outcome of the game. Lalit Yadav, the tall fast bowler, has been forced to work down the centre. He will be throwing kitchen sink at everything. Good shot. Straight down the ground. But straight towards the fielder only for a single. 18 needed of 4. If this becomes a dot ball, it's almost game over for them. A 6 will make the game even interesting. On the other hand, if this goes for something under a 6, then it becomes interesting. A boundary for Hemendra Rathod. It's a good shot. Played in the gap. 14 needed of 3. He has to put bat on ball on every ball. If he misses either of those 3 deliveries, Vidarbha will be losing this game. Good ball. Wonderful delivery that. And that might be another wicket. Yes, it is. Easy decision that. After a wonderful effort, Hemendra Rathod has to depart for a well-made 45 of just 32 deliveries. Looking at the scorecard, they got off to a dream start by Angit and Ankush Bains. Both of them played really well for their 29 and 34. After that, Shubham Arora played a magnificent knock of 48 from 36. Rahul also played his part. Was the standout innings for Himachal Pradesh. Scored 51 of 35. Plays at count straight down the ground for only a single. Twelve runs required from one ball of the innings. Up and over, will that go for a boundary? Ended up as a catch. A wonderful game comes to an end. Himachal Pradesh emerged victorious. After a tremendous display of batting, their bowlers have done also a good job. Looking at the scorecard, it has been Rahul who was the standout performer. Ankit Kalsi, Ankush Bain, Shubham Arora also making an impact. Nitin Sharma also chipping in with valuable contribution towards the later half of the innings. 190 was the total put by Himachal Pradesh, and once Vidarbha came into bat, they got a dream start by Sanjay and Prarit. After that, Mandar Mahal and Hemant Rathod also played their part. Towards the later half of the innings, Yash Kadam also contributing with 22 of 15. They fell short of the target, only managed to score 179. When it comes to bowlers, all of them except Mridul Suroj picked up wickets. The pick of the bowlers has been Mukul Negi, 4 overs, 30 for 2. Divesh Sharma also being really economical today. Himachal Pradesh winning the match by a margin of 11 runs. That's all from the commentary box.